All right, hello 5th grade NTI artists. We are starting, or we actually started last week, this new project with 5A. We are going to keep working with origami, and I posted on Google Classroom last week about letting me know the color families that you want to work with. You have primary, secondary, warm colors, cool colors, neutral colors, complementary colors, analogous colors. If you can let me know the color family you want, I can put together a packet of little origami papers for you, or you can get your own origami paper. The origami paper we're gonna be working with for this project is 3-inch squares. I like that 3-inch size, but if you can only find, when you buy origami paper in the store, it's usually coming in a 6-inch size. If that's all you can do and you don't wanna cut this down by quarters, just work with what you have, okay? So today I'm going to teach you the 3 folds we're going to use for the Radial Symmetry Relief project. That's a lot. So the 3 folds are the hat fold, the kite fold, and the samurai fold. I'm going to attach this worksheet to the assignment. So if you're one of those people that like to see the pictures, that's fine. I'm also going to put the video of how we're doing this so you can follow the video too. So you have a couple different ways. When we're working with radial symmetry, that means it's symmetrical all the way around a center point, like a circle, but we'll talk more about that in the next class time. So if you have nothing but printer paper at home, try to cut them into squares for this, and you just need regular, whatever paper you have in a square to practice these. If you have leftover transparent paper, maybe that brown or white one, you could try to use it with that too. Up to you. Again, if you liked the origami paper that we use in class, just please email me or private comment me what color family, and I will get together a packet for you. So the first fold we're going to do is called the hat fold. It's the easiest of the 3, and there's things in there that are very similar to what we were doing last week. So the hat fold is right on that first pop. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it in half like a hot dog bun, so horizontally. The biggest mistake I saw in 5th grade this week with this is people are not creasing their folds hard enough. So really make sure you're creasing those folds, okay? So once you have it folded in half, you're gonna have the folded in away from you. I put my finger like towards the center. I'm gonna take this line here and fold it straight down the middle so it all ends up nice and even, all my edges are even. So I know it's even when the bottom looks even and that center line looks straight. This is not right, and that's not right. So we want to make sure you bring this line down the center and all kind of squares up. So it takes a little practice. Then use your thumbnail or whatever nail you have and really crease it, okay? Mine's not perfect, that's okay, hopefully yours is a little better. Same thing, hold that tip, bring this edge down towards the middle. It shouldn't crisscross, it should just touch. And that is the hat fold. It looks like a little hat. Most of your friends, especially Max and Lucas, decide to wear these during class. I'm sure you're not surprised. So that's your hat fold. When we put this in our sculpture, you can use either way. It has a little hat, looks like a little Chinese hat or something. So hat fold, easiest one. The next one is the kite fold. And in the kite fold, you'll realize it has some similarities to that checkerboard fold we did on our last project. So on this one, you want to turn it like a diamond, and you're going to fold the corners, corner to corner, so you're folding that paper diagonally. Line it up as best you can, nice sharp crease. And when you open it up like a diamond shape. So that crease is now vertical. So this is where it's very similar to what we just did on the hat fold and what we did in the checkerboard fold. You're gonna hold your finger towards the tip. This edge here lines up right down that center line. So I'm gonna bring that paper right down the center line and then really give it a good crease. Okay, then I'm gonna hold my paper at the tip, bring this edge right next to it. We don't really wanna overlap it, just so it touches. And we overlap it. This is the kite fold. You should have a nice sharp point and your flaps shouldn't criss or overlap each other. So you can do a lot with this one too. So that's your kite fold. The last one is the hardest one. They gave us the most challenge in class. That's why you might want to have your instructions out too while you watch this, or watch this several times. And unlike your friends in person, you can pause me. They can't pause me. So you're going to start this just like the kite fold. You're going to fold it in half on the diagonal. So line up those corners. This one really, really important. You get nice sharp creases. I even go back and really do it again. Open it up. Fold on the opposite corners. So you're now folding an X in the center of your origami paper. Really nice sharp creases. The biggest mistake I see on this fold is people don't make their creases crisp enough. So I open it, I'm gonna turn it so it's a square, and I have an X. Now I'm gonna take these top two corners, fold it in half to meet these bottom corners. So I'm folding it hot dog style. So I'm gonna put the line through the X. Really nice sharp crease. So when you open it up, it should look like this, almost like an asterisk. You see your X and you see your horizontal line. Fold it back up. When you hold this, I want you to hold it with the folded edge facing up. With one hand, hold one little triangle over here. And with this hand, what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of open up the edges. And I'm just gonna take my finger on that top fold, and I'm gonna start pushing it. And I'm reversing that fold. So it looks like this. Let me do that again. So I'm holding it, I kind of fluff out my edges, I'm using the top, I'm pushing that top crease down, and as I push it down, I'm folding that paper the opposite way. And when I close it, it'll look like two triangles. All right? So then I'm gonna hold this side, same thing, kind of fluff out the top. So this is the front, the top. I'm gonna push that fold. If you fold it nice and crease, it will almost do it itself. If yours doesn't push that easy, you might have to get in there with your fingers at the top and redo that crease. But if you have nice crisp folds, you should just have to push and it automatically does it for you. It's kind of like magic. So when you're done, you have something that looks like this on the top. So like two triangles. This is called an accordion fold that you could use for other things. But right now we're gonna turn it into a samurai fold. So have your triangle facing you like a triangle. There's two layers here, right? On the top layer, I want you to take this side and fold it down that middle fold, just like we've been doing for all the folds we've done. You take that top, that side, and try to line it up as best you can down the center. Now remember to hold your finger at the top. You can kind of make out that folded line there. Use that as your guideline. So watch the tip. This time you're gonna have a piece of triangle come down off the side, and that's what we want. So now do the other side. Hold the tip, only take the top piece, not both. Hold the tip, take this side and put it right next to the other one. This is the fold that gives everybody the most trouble, but they end up loving it the most. So what I would like you to do is, if you have origami paper or square paper, or you've come into class and got it, I want you to practice making these folds. The hat fold, the kite fold, and the samurai fold. I want you to get comfortable with these. We're gonna be creating a design or a composition using Radial Symmetry that uses these three shapes to create a relief sculpture. And relief sculpture has a little bit of a 3D effect, and they look really cool. What I want you to do is play around with how you might wanna put these together. Now, if you don't like one of these folds, my requirement for the project is you use at least two. So if you think the samurai fold is the hardest thing you've ever done, you don't ever have to do it again after you've practiced it. If you think the kite fold is too big, you don't have to use it either. So I want you to take some time and figure out how you can kind of put these together to create some sort of design or composition. There's lots of different ways you can put them together. It makes it more fun sometimes when you have lots of colors. So you can do any combination and kind of play around with making like one spike or one tier. And it can be all three. You could use as many pieces of paper as you want to get comfortable with. So the rest of your class, what they did after they folded the practice ones, they picked out their color family colors, the baby paper, and they started just folding and getting used to making these folds. And after they had a couple of each one, they started playing with them just to see. So we did a lot of exploring. That's what I want you to do. Get used to making these folds and explore how you might put them together. I'll give you more directions on how to do that next time. So what I want you to turn in is I'd like you to take a picture of all 3 folds and send that to me. That way I know you've tried at least all 3. If you have any questions or you need more explained, please let me know. And don't forget to email me if you want to pick up the little 3-inch square origami paper, what color family you want. Otherwise, I will just give you what I think you want. And that's no fun. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye, guys.